The two boys don't suspect they don't exist. And Ethel Merman is the shade of a shade. What Plato says all poetry is. A record spinning beneath the needle as the boys lip sync into imaginary mics. And from their mouths so touchingly naive for being so. There's no people like show people. Their parents clap and whistle from the bed, propped up on pillows. Everything about it is appealing. They're shouting, "Encore! Bravo!" When the boys, like chorus girls, arms on each other's shoulder, step kick their way across the room, out of it, then back. Stealing the extra bow. Shades of a shade. What poetry is. The boys, their arms flung wide on one knee, mouthing the last words before the needle slides off into silence. All now just the shade of a shade. Like no people I know. In Alan Shapiro's book of poetry, Song and Dance, the author intimately describes the complicated feelings that attend the catastrophic loss of a loved one. In 1998, Shapiro's brother, David, an actor on Broadway, was diagnosed with an incurable form of brain cancer. Song and Dance recounts the poet's emotional journey throughout the last months of his brother's life, exploring feelings too often ignored on account of grief, on how suffering both destroys and confers identity. Song and Dance by Alan Shapiro. Mangled speech. Aphasia pratfalls halfway through his sentences. His voice weak and trembles. Taken by suffering so far beyond what it once was, it's already otherworldly. You can't imagine it. Can't eat. Can't drink. Can't do a thing except just lie in bed before the TV he's too sick to watch. One ulcer running down all the way from lip to anus, like a shirt of fire burning inside out. You can't know what that's like. And even Ellen, silly Ellen, her transcendent body just a torment to him now. An unignorable reminder of what he can't be for her, won't ever be again, though someone will. Shirt of fire underneath the skin. You can't imagine it at all. What he wants to tell his children when they call is don't. You no longer have a father. The slow annihilation itself, each agonizing moment of it now, an eternal labor, alone on the high ground. You can't. Don't even try to. Extravagant sweep of clear sky, darkened in the big picture window beside the bed. Lights here and there, already flashing all across the city down below us. Ellen and the girls out somewhere. You and I alone. You with your eyes closed. I with a drink in hand. You, suddenly, in character. Your voice a wraith's voice. Faint, stumbling, slurry with morphine, and yet still as artful as ever. Even if the art was obvious, the dying brother playing the dying brother. Do you think you have a problem? Me? With what? I, too, a character now. The character without the little brother who, in your mind, proves the truth of all you think by his resistance to it. Pulling your scene off by refusing to play. Pretending not to know. With what? With that. Head tilted to the shot glass. This, my one desire now, a little shtick. A final moment of material. This, a problem? Not at all. There's plenty more where that came from. Almost a whole bottle. You, imperturbable. Look at yourself. You sit here, drinking, all alone. Well, are you happy now? You drink a lot. I have a lot to drink about! And that was that. Now you drifted off, or seemed to. Your eyes closed, head turned away. The two of us together for the last time ever on stage of being brothers. Our see-through figures in the picture window, spectral and vast against the city, flashing a ghostly circuitry of nerves as in the ancient masks we wore. The hand I lifted, the drink I knocked back, in a final toast in honor of the time. The concentration neither one of us could ever break. What were my lines? The packed house held its breath. Who was I playing? And why were you there, watching from the wings? The script I somehow knew. You had by heart, splayed open in your palm. One finger pointed to the very words I couldn't for the life of me remember. Wasn't this your stage? Your part? Your one and only hope, we loved to say. Where speech was song and movement dance, and you were most at ease. A natural, most truly who you were when you were someone else. Tell me, I whispered through clenched teeth. Tell me my lies. And did the silence mean that you were enjoying this? Or were we both in being there that way, just following another script, in which my lines were these, and yours are silence? As if the theater were itself a stage, inside a theater, in which I play the brother who doesn't know his lines. And you, the actor, who waits there in the wings, who holds the script, who knows it all by heart, and will not say. What was it like to see him die? I was thinking how the body, mine, not his, didn't care about any of it. Not the hush around the bedside, not the stillness in the air, not even my own sorrow. It just went on, blindly feeding on the food I'd fed it until it needed more. A furnace gave me fuel and moved me to the refrigerator, where I had made myself stare too long at the refrigerator light, so that when I looked away, the after image hung like a ghostly pulse in the air before my eyes, before it failed. And there was nothing between the food and me. Was he ready to die? In the last moment, his eyes opened, and the blue rims of his beautiful, pale green eyes looked toward us as he all of a sudden rose in some invisible way, and just as suddenly sank back, and his eyes stayed open, like a doll's eyes, wide and unblinking. And the doll was in a box, in a closet, inside a house that no one was living in. Was he at peace? Like the refrigerator light after the door is closed.